In the kingdom of Australia, nestled high in the mountains, where the night sky was always clear, lived a princess named Celine, known for her curiosity and adventurous spirit. Celine spent most of her time gazing at the stars, wondering about the worlds beyond. She was the youngest daughter of King Arion and Queen Lyra, who ruled the kingdom with wisdom and grace. Though Celine loved her kingdom, she often felt a pull toward the heavens, an inner calling that whispered to her in the silence of the night. She would ask her parents about the stars, but they only spoke in hushed tones about the ancient legend, the legend of a fallen star that could grant its rider incredible power. The legend told of a time when a star, falling from the heavens, would choose a worthy rider. This rider, it was said, could journey across the cosmos, bringing balance and prosperity to their world. However, the star had not fallen for centuries, and many believed it was merely a story passed down from one generation to the next. But Princess Celine believed it. She felt in her heart that one day the fallen star would choose her. One fateful evening, while Celine was walking along the palace grounds, a brilliant light streaked across the sky. The entire kingdom gasped as the star fell, leaving a shimmering trail of silver dust behind. The princess, wide-eyed with wonder, ran to the edge of the forest, where the star had crashed. As she neared the site, she saw it a glowing sphere, nestled in a bed of soft earth. The star pulsed with energy, its light radiant and calming, as though it had been waiting for her. When Celine approached, the star began to tremble, and a soft voice echoed in her mind. "I am Celestia, the fallen star. You, Princess Celine, are the one chosen to ride me. Only with your courage and heart will you be able to journey through the cosmos and save your kingdom." Celine's heart raced. She had always dreamed of this moment, but now that it was here, she was filled with both excitement and fear. "But how can I ride you? I've never ridden anything before, let alone a star." Celestia's voice was gentle, like a whisper on the wind. "Trust in yourself, princess. I will guide you. Together, we will travel across the stars to restore balance to your world." Celine took a deep breath and, with trembling hands, touched the star's surface. The moment her fingers made contact, she felt a surge of warmth and energy rush through her. The star expanded, its light enveloping her. She felt lighter, as if she were floating, and in an instant, she was no longer standing on solid ground. Instead, she was perched upon the star, which had transformed into a glowing chariot of light. Celestia, now a radiant being of starry light, hovered beside her, guiding her on her journey. The kingdom of Australia had been experiencing strange, inexplicable events. Crops were wilting, the rivers were drying up, and a mysterious darkness had begun to spread across the land. The people were afraid, and whispers of an ancient curse had started to take root in their hearts. King Arion had tried everything. He consulted his advisors, sent out his bravest knights, and even called upon the kingdom's most powerful mages, but nothing could stop the creeping darkness. The legend of the fallen star had always spoken of a rider who could save the land, but none had believed it would truly come to pass. Now, it was up to Princess Celine to fulfill that prophecy. She looked at Celestia, her heart full of resolve. "What must I do? You must journey through the stars, through the constellations and galaxies, and find the source of the darkness," Celestia explained. "The balance of your world has been disrupted by a shadow, a malevolent force that feeds on the fear and despair of your people. Only you can restore the harmony between the heavens and the earth." Celine nodded. With a burst of light, the star and its rider shot into the sky, leaving the atmosphere behind. The cosmos stretched out before her, vast, infinite, and full of wonders she had only dreamed of. As they journeyed, Celine saw constellations come to life, dancing like shimmering threads in the night. She flew past nebulae of sparkling dust and meteor showers, each more beautiful than the last. Celestia guided her through swirling galaxies, and for the first time in her life, Celine felt truly free. But as they traveled deeper into the cosmos, they encountered a strange force. A swirling darkness appeared, creeping toward them like a shadow in the stars. "This is the source of the curse," Celestia said, her voice filled with urgency. "The Shadow King, who feeds on the sorrow and fear of all worlds, is behind this destruction. He has been waiting for a rider like you to come and challenge him." Celine's heart pounded in her chest. "How do we stop him?" "You must confront him at the heart of the cosmos, where all light and darkness meet," Celestia instructed. "Only by showing him the strength of your heart and your belief in the light can you defeat him." The journey to the heart of the cosmos was perilous. The Shadow King sent his minions to attack, dark creatures made of void and shadow. But Celine and Celestia fought back with the light of the star. As they drew closer to the heart, the darkness grew thicker, and the stars themselves seemed to flicker and fade. Finally, they arrived at the heart, a glowing, pulsating orb of light, surrounded by an abyss of darkness. The Shadow King, a towering figure made of shifting shadows, stood before them. "So, you have come," he hissed. "But you cannot defeat me. I am the embodiment of despair. I have consumed entire worlds. You cannot stop me." Celine's heart filled with determination. "I will stop you," she declared. "I believe in the light. I believe in my people. And I believe in the power of hope." With a mighty surge, Celestia's light flared brightly, filling the heart of the cosmos with radiant energy. Celine's heart swelled with the power of the star, and she focused all her energy on the Shadow King. The darkness recoiled as the light grew stronger, pushing back against the void. The Shadow King screamed in rage, but he could not withstand the pure force of Celine's belief. With a final burst of light, the Shadow King was vanquished, and the darkness was scattered, retreating to the farthest reaches of the universe. The heart of the cosmos pulsed with renewed energy, and the stars began to shine brighter than ever before. As Celine and Celestia returned to Australia, the land below was healing. The rivers began to flow again, the crops revived, and the people rejoiced. The darkness that had plagued the kingdom was gone, and peace was restored. When Celine returned to the palace, her parents embraced her, proud of the princess who had saved not only her kingdom, but the entire cosmos. "You have done what none thought possible," King Arian said. "You have brought light back to our world." Celine smiled, looking up at the stars. "I did not do it alone. The light was always there. All I had to do was trust in it." And so, Princess Celine became known as the princess who rode a star. She continued to rule with wisdom and compassion, her heart always in tune with the stars above, as long as she remained true to the light. The balance of her kingdom and the cosmos would remain in harmony.